Hi Aries, this is Luckii with Luckii 7 Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. This is your September 2022 general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Remember, these are general messages, so not every message will resonate. If it does, great. If it doesn't, check your Moon, Rising, and Venus videos for a more complete message, or check out my website, luckii7tarot.com. The link will be listed in the description box below to see what I offer, or check out any of your other favorite YouTube readers, all right? This is the second time I'm doing your reading. The first time it was like insanely long. So I'm going to try to dial this one down a little bit more, all right? But hopefully, you know, we'll see what comes out. Remember, these messages can be in the reverse. I might be explaining it as if it's your energy. It could be somebody else towards you or somebody that is affecting your life in some way. And I'm reading for love, but these messages could play out in your family life, your friendships, etc. Make sure you guys hit the like button, comment down below your big three, your zodiac sign, and the person or people that you're dealing with, what their zodiac signs are. I'd love to see your guys' combinations in reference to the people that you're thinking of in the read. All right, so let's get down to brass tacks. What's going on here with Aries, Spirit? What messages do you have for the sign of Aries for September 2022? The heart of the matter is Temperance. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. You have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys, I feel like things are moving very slowly. All right. They're moving very slowly. I'm getting that there's somebody here that, you know, may have had a lot of your attention, or may have been like the person that you wanted to be with or you want to be with, but I'm seeing trust issues here. If you look at this picture, she has one eye open. One is closed and one eye is open. All right. I feel like, yeah, somebody here is getting left out in the cold or feeling pushed away. Some of you, I don't know, I'm also getting like there could be financial issues that are affecting the situation for some. Let's see what the challenge is when it comes to this situation for Aries. The challenge is the Nine of Swords. A lot of you guys are afraid. You're really in your head. You're overthinking the situation. I feel like a lot of you are trying to control the chaos in this situation. You've got the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I think a lot of you are even afraid of like fighting for this relationship. I feel like you guys have also, because of this fear, there could be a lot of defensiveness. This is like a weight that you're carrying. There's a weight that you're carrying in reference to this. I feel like this is a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. Some of you are afraid of communicating the truth, being honest, about your fears. Tell me what happened in the past in this situation for Aries when it comes to love. In this situation, what happened in the past? The Queen of Cups. Wow. The Hangman. I think there was mutual feelings for somebody, Aries, that had a lot of potential for growth, but somebody here was holding back. Somebody was afraid that it wasn't gonna like grow. Somebody also had something that was unhealed from the past that they had gone through, which I feel like it's you, but it could be the other person involved. I feel like someone had been through the ringer. You know, they had been hurt. But there was mutual love in this situation. Tell me what is in the unconscious mind, the hidden thoughts of Aries. The Moon in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you are, I think, not in touch with your emotions about a situation. I feel like you're trying to master your emotions with the Eight of Pentacles here. Like, you're trying not to be emotional. You're trying to be more logical in this situation. I feel like there was something that you were waiting for. It was like you were waiting for things to fall apart because things didn't work out, or you weren't, some of you, like, you just weren't happy in the past. You might have found out some type of truth that led to you being really unhappy, depressed even. And I think now you're trying to trying to master your emotions, trying to hold back from being vulnerable. What is on Aries' mind? What's on Aries' mind? Wow, the Hanged Man. Oh my goodness. The Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. A lot of you are like, I think you're holding back. You don't feel like you can recover something, or that there's, some of you are holding back because there's something you have not healed. Yeah, it's like there's a level of bitterness here. There's a situation from the past that either, I feel like somebody tried to get away with something. They were being sneaky. They may have even done something to you. And it's been very difficult with the Death card in reverse to let that go, or to like walk away from it. I don't know. I think that somebody here feels like there's a lot that you don't talk about as well. It's like you hold back. You don't, I feel like you're guarded for sure. And your guardedness keeps you from having a new beginning, keeps you from healing. All right. What's the path in the near future for Aries? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Justice, Libra energy. Some of you guys are, there was something here that was like moving very quickly. I feel like a lot of you are going to be trying to like avoid some sort of drama. You want to bring balance to the situation. There could be a potential like new beginning for you where there's a lot of passion. Some of you can't walk away from something. Let's see what's in your control. What is in Aries' control in the month of September regarding this situation? The Seven of Cups. Your own confusion. The Magician. You have the power literally to manifest whatever you want. You may even have like a lot of options coming in. And this may be like something you really need to take time to sit with, because everything that glitters isn't gold with the Seven of Cups. It's like, you know, you have a lot of options that may look good, but may not necessarily be good. For some of you, you just, you know, you don't know where to place your affection. All right. I do feel like you've literally manifested, or you have the opportunity to manifest a brand new beginning, but there is something, some hurt, some bitterness that you have not let go of. You have not healed from. It didn't feel good. You know, you felt like the world was against you. It made you cold. All right. I feel like you were investing in something, in a brand new beginning, but there was something about this situation that was, you know, up in the air, or like you have to make a choice about. I think this is also like a part, I don't know, could be like a new beginning, new love option that could be like a part of your destiny, but there's a lot of confusion surrounding it. You've got choices here. How does Aries see this situation? How do they view this situation? The King of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Judgment. A lot of you, I think, you were, man, Judgment, Ten of Swords, Four of Cups in reverse. A lot of you, there could be a lack of stability in this connection because of a situation from the past that, you know, somebody here was backstabbed. They were hurt tremendously. There's a lot of emotion connected to this. I do see you guys having like a more than one love offer coming in. All right. But you have to decide what direction to go in and be willing to take that chance. The Fool. And I think a lot of you guys are really in your head. You're like not doing anything. You're taking time for yourself to figure out what's going to make you happy. But at the same time, there's something that you're not letting go of. All right. What is Aries' hopes and fears here? What is Aries' hopes and fears? Wow. OMG. I cannot make this up. Aries, your hopes and fears is the Knight of Cups. Like, you want love. You want this love offer, but you're also afraid of it. You're afraid of it. You want to protect it. You want to move forward, but you're afraid to move forward. You could have success when it comes to love if you're willing to take a chance on it, but you're afraid to take a chance on it. Some of you, I'm telling you, there's a new love option or opportunity that you have the ability to master, but you're also afraid to invest. Possibly because you feel like there's something unfinished business or something that you're still holding on to when it comes to the past situation. And I feel like this is something that made you bitter. And you're like really trying to think logically about this instead of acting. You know, what's the outcome for Aries for September regarding this situation? The Two of Swords. And the Hermit. A lot of you are pushing someone away. You don't see this situation clearly. The Two of Swords is blindfolded, right? So you're pushing somebody away. The Hermit is in the upright. You know, a lot of you do need to heal. I feel like you're gaining some sort of wisdom here. The owl in this picture just sort of stuck out to me, but I feel like there's definitely somebody here that you push away. There is somebody in your life that you could have a future with. But with the Empress, you know, the Empress is, it also requires a level of protection, needing to protect that new beginning, right? In order for it to grow, you've got to like be willing to do the work. And I don't see you willing to do the work right now. All right. At least not in September. Let's go ahead and clarify to see if we can get more detail about this. What can you tell me, Spirit, about these messages for the sign of Aries for September? And this reading is very indicative of the reading that I did for you guys already. So, I mean, it's same messages, different, a little bit different, but the exact same message. All right. Why is the Temperance here in the heart of the matter? Page of Pentacles. The Empress. Wow. For some of you, there could be, I'm getting kind of two stories here. Some of you, there could be a relationship that's moving very slowly because of a child. All right. because of a family. For others, you may even have like these, you may be moving slowly with the connection, where there's some type of trust issues here. It's like there's a new beginning. I feel like some of you are really talking about wanting, you know, some type of investment here and for things to grow, but there's definitely like trust issues. All right. Could be with a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Why is the Nine of Swords the challenge when it comes to this situation for Aries? The Page of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords, or Ace of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands. Justice reversed. Page of Cups I'm seeing. I am feeling like there's a lot of you are afraid. There's this fear and you're not even seeing things clearly, or you're not communicating clearly with someone, which results in like this. You're afraid that this is going to end for some of you, or you're afraid that somebody is not being honest with you, not being fair to you. I literally see, I'm almost feeling like someone that you have mutual love for, like you both mirror one another, and the more you pull away, the more they pull away too. Tell me more about this fear that Aries has here with the Page of Swords reversed and the Nine of Swords. The Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. And the Emperor. So there you are showing up. Some of you, there could, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, an Aries, or another Aries or Virgo energy. I'm also seeing Pisces here, but I'm definitely strongly getting that some of you really feel stuck. You're acting in ego. You're really in your head. There's a lot of fear. I feel like a lot of you are even afraid to be stuck in this situation. You want control. There might even be somebody here that you're not talking to. Like you're afraid to speak your truth to this person. Tell me why the Queen of Cups is in the past for Aries. The High Priestess, Piscean energy. Judgment. Some of you are dealing with somebody, I just want to throw this out here, in the past, where you were vulnerable with this person. This person could have even had like spiritual gifts, been very gifted, that type of thing. I feel like there was mutual love here. And someone felt, I don't know, there was still like some hidden sadness, or some of you, there was someone that came into your life that helped you to like get over some type of sadness. Tell me more about the past. Why the Queen of Cups? The Sun. Leo energy. I feel like there was somebody in your recent past that made you really happy. This could have even caused you to like move forward very quickly, but then like, I don't know, there's a choice that had to be made as to whether or not you were going to move ahead, and someone here got scared, afraid to take the chance on a new beginning, so they stopped taking action. They stopped investing. They tried to control their feelings. They started being defensive or acting aggressively. Let's see why the moon is here reversed. The 9 of Cups. In your subconscious mind, the Tower in reverse. Listen, a lot of you in your subconscious mind, I think you're in this place of like trying to figure out what is going to be the best thing for you. I think you're trying to avoid some sort of disaster and fallout. I feel like you have feelings for somebody. You have feelings for someone. But why? Tell me more about the moon reverse. But you're afraid to take the chance with them. The Fool. Listen, and there you are again. Like, you want to be in control. You're trying, you know, the Emperor is not emotional per se. So it's like you're trying to be in control. You know that something is really good for you. You know that something is like there's love there. It could grow. It could be great. But then, and I think you're acknowledging that, but I also feel like you're like, you know it, but you're not taking action. You're afraid to take the chance. Some of you are not letting go. I'm almost getting like you're afraid to let this go. Some sort of instability you're afraid to let go of. Tell me why the Hangman is on Aries' mind. The Hermit. The Two of Swords. A lot of you are just thinking like, okay, I don't even want love. Like, let me push it away. If I push it away, I don't have to get outside my comfort zone. I feel like you're not taking any action. Something has so much strong potential to grow. All right. So much strong potential to grow. But by you not taking action, it falls apart. It ends up being a missed opportunity. Somebody gets pushed away. Yeah, the relationship comes to an end. It may even be something where there's like a lot of drama or instability there. Somebody could even get ghosted for some of you. All right. But I think a lot of you are like, there's some healing you got to do. You're really in your head and you're not seeing things for what they truly are because you're the Hangman. So you're seeing things in a totally different perspective, and it's like your choice to do that. Like, this is what's on your mind. Your thoughts may even be depressive ones. You know, tell me more about the Hangman, Hermit. The Ten of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Like, you're not taking any action. A lot of you feel like in this situation or love, like it's not even worth it. You know, you're telling yourself it's not worth it. You don't want the trouble. You don't want the responsibility of love. You know, that type of thing. Why is the Knight of Swords in reverse the near future path for Aries? The Six of Pentacles. Judgment. In the near future, some of you will be having a conversation with somebody that either you ghosted or they ghosted you. Some of you are going to try again with somebody from the past. I hate to say that. Or somebody from the past is going to try to invest in this situation. They're going to try to invest in this situation. I'm going to tell you now, there is someone from the past, I think, coming back into your life, or you guys are going to try to invest with somebody from the past, or they're going to do this with you, and then you're going to realize that it was like, it was a mistake. Some of you are, you know, this is going to be your situation to tie up loose ends. And Mercury is going retrograde or is in shadow period right now, retrograde in the sign of Libra, which is your sister sign or your opposing sign, right? So that's a sign of relationships. You know, Aries is a sign of self. And your sister sign or your opposing sign is Libra. It's the sign of relationships. So I definitely see you revisiting something possibly with somebody from the past, or somebody from the past trying to show up in your life that wants to invest in this. Tell me more about this investment with the Six of Pentacles, Knight of Swords reversed, Five of Cups in reverse. Yep. You're still going to hold back though, or somebody here is going to hold back with the person from the past. For some of you, this could just be gaining clarity, or like tying up loose ends with someone from the past that you ghosted or ghosted you. Or like there was like no stability there. I feel like there is going to be like, I don't know, some type of closure for some of you. This is, even if it starts off as like, hey, how are you? What's up? Like, you know, you're trying to like have a conversation with this person or talk to them, even on a sneaky link type of thing, right? I'm strongly getting like, if you try to invest in a relationship from the past because it's comfortable, you're going to quickly realize that that wasn't for you. It may actually end up being enough for you to like move on. And then there's others that are going to like heal from an unstable relationship that happened in the past, hurt, pain, all of that, so that you can learn how to invest in a healthy connection in the future. But I feel like there is a relationship from the past for a lot of you that you're gonna have to learn how to really walk away. Knight of Cups in reverse. I think you're gonna be okay with letting something go from the past when all of this is said and done, like when we come out of retrograde season. All right, why is the Seven of Cups in Aries control? Seven of Wands, oh my goodness. Five of Swords reversed. Some of you are really confused. All right, you're confused about what to fight for. You got options. All right, you can either choose to take these seven, you know, with this wand that she has, and she's fighting all these other wands. You could either choose the path of fighting for a new connection, for a new relationship, and healing from a past situation, or taking, I think, the easy route of going back to what feels comfortable for you. But that is in your control. You know, what do you want to fight for? Tell me why Aries sees this situation as the King of Pentacles reversed. Justice reversed. There's that Libra energy showing up in reverse. Wow. Two of Cups. Ace of Wands reversed. Like, there is, I am telling you, Aries, you don't have stability when it comes to love, either because somebody's not being honest here and being fair in this situation. I feel like you also have trust issues, right? There is somebody that you feel very, very connected to. It could even be like a soulmate situation, but it's almost as if like it's a missed opportunity because somebody here does not invest in this connection. They don't give it what it needs to grow. You know, if you're planting flowers or whatever, they require sunlight, they require water, you know, they require good soil, and that takes effort to do those things. It doesn't, you know, you're not going to take a plant that has roots exposed and just put it on the concrete and leave it there and hope that it's going to grow. It's not. All right. So that's what I feel like in this situation. I feel like you guys are, there's something here you're not being honest about, and it's actually blocking you. Things are not fair. All right. You're not being honest with yourself. For some, tell me more about this King of Pentacles reverse, Justice reverse, Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you, okay, you really do have options here, Leo, or Leo. Oh my God, some of you are dealing with a Leo. You really do have options here, Aries. All right, you do. But I think for a lot of you, you've been through so much in relationships where things have not been fair. You've not, somebody, you know, just wasn't honest with you, that you've been lied to, you've been hurt, you've been damaged so much that you're just choosing to be by yourself. Like, you feel like it would be easier to just be alone. And really what it is you're a bitter Bob or a bitter Betty. Like, you overthink things. You are your own worst enemy. You definitely could have success, but there is going to be something new that has like started for you that could be like a soulmate connection, or like something you feel very connected to. Like, you know, even if you try to hide how you really feel about it, you know that emotionally there's a connection. But I feel like it's also going to end up being like a missed opportunity for you, because you have not healed from something in the past. Your hopes and fears. You've got the King of Wands that came out in the upright, clarifying this Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. You overthink things. You create this wall around yourself, and you don't see things clearly for what they are. You know, your hope is to have love come towards you. Your fear is that you're going to take some type of action. I feel like a lot of you, your fear too has a lot to do with like losing your own freedom to love. All right. Some of you are afraid that like you're going to give love and end up getting stuck with somebody who could, you know, be a player, you know. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups in Aries, hopes and fears. Judgment. The Two of Swords. I see the Six of Cups in the World. Some of you really do. I feel like there's a situation from the past that you want to let your guard down, to either like have closure to it or end things like on a better note. But you're afraid to do that as well. Some of you are afraid to finally let go of someone in the past. All right. And so you overthink it. I feel like you're also afraid to take like action that it requires to have this love. All right. Afraid that if you do the work, if you open yourself up and you're vulnerable, that the same thing that happened to you in the past is going to happen again with someone new. You're letting the past affect your future. Why is the Two of Swords the outcome for Aries? The Lovers in reverse. Ugh, yikes. Gemini energy. The Hangman in reverse. Some of you push, I'm telling you, you push people away. You push someone away. It's almost like you want to be proven that they, you know, like you self-sabotage. Self-sabotage the situation. Tell me why. Give me one more for this Two of Swords. The Death card. The Knight of Cups in reverse. I will say, someone here, the more they open up to you, the more you push them away. The more fear, like, you have when it comes to this. Or this is them. I don't know. But somebody here definitely, like, it's not equal. So I see an ending coming up. I feel like for a lot of you, you need to stop pushing people away, but you almost like you don't know how. You don't know how to have a happy and successful relationship. It's easier to be alone. So you get comfortable in that. The Emperor, you want to have control. A lot of you are going to heal in the near future, okay? But then you may end up finding out that you made a choice that cost you something big. I'll just be honest, all right? Some of you really do need to close a chapter in your life, is what I'm seeing with the Death card and Lovers reverse and the Two of Swords. Like, you need to take control to end a certain chapter in your life so that you can be in your power. And when I say end a certain chapter, for some of you, this is like going back and really closing dotting your I's, crossing your T's, closing shit out that from the past so it doesn't affect how you moving forward. Like, not letting an ex come and interrupt your current situation, or the opportunity coming in that could be really good for you. For others, this is like needing to heal from that. Needing to, like, let go of the pain, the hurt. Give me one more for this, for Aries. Seven of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. You're going to have to make, and then I see the Two of Cups. I keep seeing the Two of Cups. You do have, Aries, love coming towards you. And I think you have an ideal love coming in. But you are going to, I think your love, this ideal love, you know, is going to be tested. Like, are you ready for it? The universe is giving you, like, you know, a perfect fastball or whatever. It's like a perfect pitch to you. And at the same time, I think your attention is going to be, you know, you're going to be challenged as to whether or not you can overcome this situation so that you could take advantage of this huge opportunity. You got to take the blindfold off. Stop letting fear guide you when it comes to making choices about your future, you know? Because if not, this will end up being like a missed opportunity for you. All right. It's obviously, it's up to you. You make the choice on what you want to do. Nobody can tell you, not me or any other reader can tell you what to do, but I'm telling you what I see. Tell me more. You need, wow. Aries, there's somebody that you need to express your feelings to. Somebody that is spiritual, has a spiritual energy, maybe an empath. I feel like somebody feels as though you're worth waiting for, or you're feeling this way about them. Yeah, you got to learn to make the effort. Okay? There is somebody in your life that you either have to ask for forgiveness from, or you have to forgive this person and heal. This happened in the past because you do deserve love. All right? But it's time for forgiveness. You need to make the effort to forgive somebody so that you can really get to know. I feel like you need to, you know, put yourself out there to get to know someone new that, you know, you could have romantic feelings for. they could have romantic feelings for you. There's a lot of passion with that connection, but it requires work that I don't think you're ready to do. I feel like somebody may have lost attraction for someone because the love, you know, the connection was unrequited. It wasn't equal. Yeah, you guys definitely have trust issues. Trust issues for sure. I'm also seeing where there might be a separation with you and somebody that you have been waiting for. Like this person's been worth the wait because of trust issues. Like there's a separation there. A lot of you, I feel like there might even be some sort of codependent connection that you have with someone. Or you may be, for some of you, it's like you're holding on to old things and old ways of being. You are living in survival mode. And in order to thrive when it comes to love, you have to live in a thriving position. And that requires work on yourself. That requires effort into a connection. And I think that you're not ready to do that. All right. I feel like there is love coming towards you where it's very safe. It's safe for you to love. But there's something about you that talks yourself out of it. All right. Let's see real quick. I did not mean for this video to be this long either. Tell me what other messages you have for Aries. Yeah, Aries, look at this. There is somebody in your life that's literally bringing you luck, that requires you to take a chance. This is a part of your destiny. This is an opportunity. This person may even bring in a lot of abundance into your life, like makes you feel really good. But there's obstacles in the way of that situation. Some of you, the obstacle is some sort of distance. Yeah, look at that. You got travel, you got long distance. So there is some type of distance between the two of you. Now, this can be physical distance, emotional distance. This may be, you know, distant communication. I feel like this is somebody that you are friends with or acquaintances. For some of you, I feel like this person adores you. They may also have, like, I don't know, be in the spotlight. And I see where somebody could, I don't know, I feel like someone's friend zoning somebody too. Like, or they may have done this. This is, I'm telling you, this is something that is valuable to you. All right, very valuable to you. There's a lot of passion there, but there's a lot of, like, withholding, detached energy. That's the obstacle, is like being detached, being emotionally detached. All right. Somebody here is lighter skinned too, like fairer skinned, or has like lighter features about themselves. I also see some of you guys, this is random, I see some of you guys making advancements when it comes to your business through the things that you're passionate about. Some of you are really focused on your property, your home. Working, maybe some of you could even be working from home. I'm also seeing where some of you guys let your home life, or you know, something of that nature, like limit your potential. All right, you let it hold you back. And for others, it's like you letting what you're used to hold you back. You're letting your comfort zone hold you back. Some of you just stay in the house a lot, or like you don't get out enough. You don't, I don't know. All right. Tell me real quick what other messages you have. Yeah, there's this need to really find balance. For some of you, it's Libra energy, finding balance in your home life. All right. I feel like there's some sort of mysterious change when it comes to relationships. Some of you have changed in a relationship, or a relationship has changed suddenly, unexpectedly. There are secrets surrounding this situation, and I don't know. Yeah, a lot of you are literally trying to stay in your comfort zone in the past, right? Trying to stay in your comfort zone. The universe is trying to ascend you, is trying to help you to move forward, but you're too busy trying to nurture the past. For some of you, you really have to heal from the past in order to move forward. You gotta let that, cut the strings. I think you're doing, wow, look at that. You got Chiron and Pallas, Althena, that came out together, okay? There is, a lot of you are trying to think about what needs healing, or you're really in your head. Maybe you need to take some space for yourself in order to heal. Because with Chiron, it's our wound. Chiron is the wounded warrior, right? It exposes the wounds that are internal to us, that we feel. And truth be told, once we are able to like dig deep into those wounds, Chiron actually becomes our weapon in life, okay? So there's a huge need to really take time to think about your wounds and to work on them, to heal them, so that you can have the sun, so you can have happiness, all right? Because you are being ascended. Yeah. I think you have a long-term partnership that is like an equal partner coming to you. You've got Juno here, and Saturn is time. Saturn is structure. Some of you, it's with a Capricorn or a Libra. But you've got to deal with the things that you hide from yourself, your hidden self. You got to really, like, I feel like there's a lot of secrets, a lot of hidden emotions. Some of you, there's a person that has aligned themselves with you to help you, to teach you how to care for yourself in a dark time, in a dark space. Oh, wow. You've got Imam Koli, which is like the root of everything, right? The root of everything is you, yourself. First house, the house of Aries. You've got to heal yourself, all right? You've got to think outside the box in order to progress. The universe is giving you all the tools. You've got everything available to you to move forward in the best possible way. But you have to heal yourself. You got to make some tough choices. You got to really think about what you want to do so that you can be available and ready for the blessings to come in. It's like when opportunities present themselves, if you're not ready for them, those opportunities pass you by. All right. Let's see. What messages, advice do you have for Aries? Success is a slow process, but quitting won't speed it up. A lot of you, I feel like you quit very easily when it comes to relationships. Like when things get hard, you're like, oh, I'm done. Like I don't, you don't want to put in the work, because of unhealed trauma. But you need to be fair to yourself and everyone else around you. Anybody that comes into your life, there's a need to be fair. Don't waste your time. We always think we have time. Like, oh, well, you know, in 5 years, in 10 years, I'll be ready. Like, you don't even know if you're going to be here tomorrow. You're banking on it. We hope we are, but don't waste your time, you know, being slew-footed or dragging your feet because of fear. Wow, I said that. I did not even look at the bottom of the deck. Conquer your fears. Now's the time to hold yourself accountable. Now's the time to look at yourself and not waste your own time. All right? You will be very unhappy that you've done that. Remember, anything is possible. I do see you having success and victory when you stop giving more to others than you give to yourself. Spirit is telling you, don't look back. You're not going that way. All right? Like, once you've moved on, you know, you need to cut the cords of the past. And once you move forward, like, don't look back and don't let anything trigger you to have to look back. All right? Move on, move forward so that you can really find happiness. Like, not isolating yourself from the world outside of you because you want to protect yourself. That's living in survival mode. That's not living in thriving mode. When you thrive, you don't care about who comes into your life or whatever, you know, because you don't let them affect you in that way. And you don't look at them like, you know, with everybody like, what is your motive? You know, yeah, people do. There are fucked up people in the world and they do have bad motives sometimes. But you don't look at everyone in that manner. When you're thriving and you're in the dopest energy, like, it doesn't matter who's around. Who they are is not going to set you back so much that you forget who you are and standing true in self. All right. So you got to get out of survival mode where you're pushing everybody away, because as much as you're pushing away the bad things, you're pushing away the good too. And then you end up being lonely and unhappy. And you can lie to yourself, Aries, and say you're okay being alone. Nobody is okay being alone. I'm going to tell you the absolute truth in the situation is, like, yeah, we might like some alone time, but as human beings, we literally crave hugs, affection, attention from others. And if you're not getting that from a partner in your life, you're going to seek it out from other sources to fill that void. When really that void could easily be filled by healing yourself and being open to whatever comes into your life. You know, if it's bad or it seems like it's bad, then it's an experience to learn from, you know, but you can at least say you gave it your all. You know, you didn't hold yourself back out of fear. You're Aries. You're supposed to be like the most fearless zodiac sign. You go at shit head first, right? Go at this head first. Go at your fears head first. Face that shit so that you can move forward. Don't let it like put you in this space of like being a deer in the headlights where you just kind of like freeze. You know, you got to keep going. You got to face that fear so that you can better yourself in the future. You know, what you put out into the world is what you will attract towards you. So if you're in survival mode, you're going to attract other people that are also in that mode, and those people are going to hurt you. And, you know, the ones that you do let in that seem, you know, they seem reliable, whatever, and then you're going to be in a worse off situation. But when you're healed and you start to attract people that are also healed, you get to realize, like, damn, I didn't know life could be like this. Like, I didn't know relationships could be healthy. I didn't know that, like, people can actually love you from a genuinely good place and not have negative intentions, negative, you know, emotion, or like try to be misusers of you. because we all get used in one way or the other, but it's a difference between being used or being misused. I would rather somebody use me for all that I have to offer than someone misuse me. You know, don't misuse my energy. All right. And as long as you're in this like walled up space, you're going to attract people who are going to misuse you. All right. It's up to you. That's what I have for you guys. I love you. I hope you're loving on yourselves. Go ahead and make sure you hit the like button for me. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the reading. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when I go live and when I post new videos. I love you. I hope you're loving on yourselves. All right. Peace, love, and blessings to you always. Until next time. Bye-bye.